Today I'm going to present you about my research. It's entitled Goldfish versus Generation Z. Powerful multimedia tools for Generation Z learning. Do you know, our attention span is decreasing every year. In 2015, a Microsoft study found that the average human attention span is 8 seconds, while a goldfish is 9 seconds. This is unbelievable. Could this mean that cute little goldfish is more attentive than a human? This research has been reviewed worldwide, and some critics argue that this is just a myth. Please pay attention. Do you know what is attention span? Attention span is the length of time that a person can concentrate on a particular activity. A 2017 study shows that university students from Generation Z suffer from a lack of attention span. So you might wonder, who is Generation Z? If you know anyone who was born between 1997 to 2010, then they are Generation Z. They possess a specific learning characteristic that differentiates them from the previous generation. Generation Z prefer pictures rather than text and need narrative or storytelling to keep them engaged. So these are the types or learning preferences for Generation Z based on Chica 2018. They are visual-based learners. They prefer quick and attractive learning. They are technology advanced, and they prefer learning from a video. And last but not least, they prefer individualized learning. But the problem is, do teaching tools used by teachers nowadays align with the technological needs of Generation Z, especially in art and design education? Are teachers able to attract student attention in higher education? Well, as an art and design educator, this has sparked my interest, as I can see that Generation Z and the previous generation do not learn in the same way. I'm investigating the potential impacts of multimedia technology, in particular motion graphics, towards art and design students in higher education institutions as an accessible way to improve their attention, attitude, and achievement. So, what is motion graphics? Here are some of the examples of motion graphics. The first one, infographics. Second, kinetic typography. Third, 2D explainer video. And the fourth one, 3D explainer video. I'm currently developing a motion graphic prototype using storytelling technique called MoGraph Z that are designed to meet the learning style of Generation Z by employing RD model, which is analyze, design, development, implementation, and evaluation, and cognitive theory of multimedia learning as the basis for this research. Control and experimental group will be compared to see the differences between using motion graphics and conventional way of teaching and learning. This research will be done in Malaysia higher education context, where based on the finding of interviewing 7 Malaysian art and design lecturers, we found that most of them, the majority of them, agree that students nowadays are lack of long attention span when it comes to learning in the classroom. And in some ways, they said their approach to learning is somehow different from the previous generation. And one of the respondents disagreed with the learning preference for each generation, where they said educators are solely responsible in keeping students interested in the classroom. And yeah, students are also get easily distracted in class. And this research will impact educators and society in all sectors to transform their classroom into an interactive and inclusive learning playground for Generation Z students in reaching their full potentials. This research has a significant impact in university, regional, and national level, where specifically in 3-minute thesis competition. Well, I believe I've managed to use up all your 5 minutes attention. Thank you very much.